It's not about genetics, it's about work. I'm sharing this message with you to my younger self because when I was younger, I always thought that genetics was the key to everything. I thought that because this person's dad or mother was a Division I athlete, because they were this and that they were gifted these abilities and talents to yield them to success, to push them towards success. And that's just not true. And I'm putting a picture of my physique as the lock screen of this video, or as the thumbnail of this video. And just to show you that, like, I've been working out now for about 10 years, a little over 10 years. And I'm staying consistent with it for that long, and I'll stay consistent with it for the rest of my life. But I do hear time and time again, even from myself, like I said, when I was younger, I thought that genetics was everything. I thought that because this person had this and that and this, and their dad went to the NFL and all that stuff, that means that this person's gonna be given all these gifts. Yes, that is true. They do have the talents and abilities from their parents, from whoever. But one thing is certain, and that one thing is that it all comes down to work and what you can control on a day-to-day basis. The foods you're putting in your body, the work you're doing, and that's what it is. As I read successful people time and time again, yes, they have genetic gifts of very talented dads, mothers, whoever who is athletes, businessmen, whatever. But at the end of the day, they started very, very young, studying, training, like doing training from a very, very, very young age. So they were mentored from a young, like, think about that for a second. Think about if you started, since you were born, started training, started eating right, started doing all this stuff, and you had zero bad habits. Think about what your life would be like. I think about that all the time. Because I realize that that's really my true mission, my true purpose here is to become the best version of myself and share that with you so that you can really take control of your life and actually do the right habits on a day-to-day basis by eating the right foods, by training, by studying, by doing your schoolwork, by putting in the extra hours necessary. Like, I remember I used to play countless hours on video games. Like, this was me, by the way. I'm not talking to anyone. I would play video games, but then I would say, oh, this person has this, they have that, they have this, making excuses about where I'm not in life. But then I'm sitting here playing video games, playing Modern Warfare 2. This may be you, by the way, but this was me. And like I said, if you trade that activity, if you trade video games for studying, for learning, for growing, it's just how different your life would be, how different you would end up now compared to how you were back then. And everything is a blessing. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing. Like, everything happens for a reason. And that's why I'm making this video. Like I said, again, I want to share this because that's my true purpose. Like, that's what I'm here for, is to learn. We're all here to learn and to grow. So that's what you need to do, starting from now, like, especially when you're young, but even if you didn't when you were young, starting right now until the rest of your existence, because you're going to realize how much progress you're going to make just by doing the right habits, by staying away from the bad habits, by being disciplined. Discipline is the number one attribute to success. If you just stay with the right habits, you stay consistent, you eat right, you don't have any bad habits, you're not smoking weed, you're not partying, you're not hanging out with friends that don't bring you up. If you're doing all these things on a day-to-day basis, you're putting in long hours of work, you're sleeping anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a night, you're going to see the success come to you. It's just a matter of fact of when it comes. For some people, it comes sooner than others. But I know one thing, is that the more work you put in, the better results you will have in life. Think about this for a second. When you smoke weed, you are taking away from your success. When you drink with friends, you're taking away from your success. When you play video games, you're taking away from your success. All of the bad habits are taking you away from the success. It's not about genetics. It's about work. It's about you putting in the hours every single day. It's about you working on your craft, on yourself every single day. That's what it's about. It's not about genetics. It's not about anything other than work. Anything other than work, that's the only thing that matters, and you becoming the best version of yourself, and you actually working on improving your life and getting better and actually being proud of yourself on a day-to-day basis, and your actions, the ones that you're taking. That's what it takes every single day. Like I said, I used to be one of these people blaming genetics, but then I would be that same person making excuses, but I was playing video games. If this is you, don't be like this. Put in more work. You'll see the results come for you in your life. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.